There you go. So here at Walmart, there's a teen caught making love. Do you know what making love is?
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to Google that?
Probably not on Twitch.
To a stuffed horse in Walmart. And this happens all the time, guys.
At least he wasn't trying on tampons.
That's true. He's taken a step forward. I'll give you that.
Okay.
But he was caught yesterday using a stuffed horse to masturbate in a Walmart in Brooksville, Florida. It happened in Florida. It's a Florida thing.
So you know it's true.
What's really good about our show is that we like to really bring you the news.
We do. We get hands on.
And so I called today and got the story, the full story, and we want to do a reenactment for you guys.
We do.
There he is. And so here he is. Here's the young man. He's doing his life, and he meets, oh my gosh, he meets the horse of his dreams. Ah, there she is. He does the whip and the nay-nay. You know, that's what he does. And he meets her. Her name is Claudette. And so it was a pretty crazy story, guys. They met, and it was a whirlwind thing, and they talked a lot back and forth. And he finally got the courage. He worked up the courage to ask her out. And really, it was a pretty meaningful moment. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. So he asked her out. He brings her beautiful flowers, and he pets her, and he blows her a kiss because he doesn't want to get too close at this point. A little kiss. And that was the next step. You know, logically, you meet someone, then you ask them out, and then they had their first date. And as far as first dates go, it was very romantic. You know, candlelight dinner, beautiful food. They didn't have steak. The horse is a vegan, and so here's a glimpse into their date, their very first date. They're sitting down, and I like you, and they're eating imaginary food, and they're eating, and they're laughing and talking and just connecting at their first date, and eating over by candlelight, and they love each other, I think, and they're just, it's a whirlwind romance, guys, you know, and when I was talking to him and getting all the entire story, it moved really quickly, you know, after they went out on their first date, he went directly to her and he proposed. He did. He came in with his ring, and it was a big ring. Oh, and she says yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, ring right there on the hoof. And it was beautiful, you know. He said it was a beautiful thing, and they got married. And you know what happens after you get married, usually, sometimes, if the couple really likes it, you have a child. And that's what happened. And it became just a happy family. A beautiful, happy family. Just clip-clopping along in life. And they're happy and dancing. And it's, you know, it's a great story, guys. It's a great American love story. They had the kid, but, you know, things turned rough. They got a little rocky here and there. And they started to argue with each other just a little bit. And it happens, you know, the relationship, you get out of the honeymoon, and they're really upset. And so it was a tough time for them. And the good thing is, usually when, you know, you argue a lot, what happens is you get to have make-up relations, you know? And that's something, and I think that's where we pick up the story now. Is that they went to Walmart and they had this very odd stuff in the Walmart, and at that point I think the man realized, the guy who got arrested in our story, Mr. Johnson, he realized, you know what, this isn't for me. This isn't my life. This isn't what I want. And so he left his wife, and he just left her there in the Walmart all by herself. And I don't think he gets his, you know, he got to tell its entire story, and when he told the police, they didn't care. What they saw was the end result was just a stuffed horse left there at Walmart, and it's really unfair to him. So we're gonna reach back out to him, make sure he gets back out in the world after his rough time in prison there. So thank you for the reenactment. It's very good. Very good reenactment.
Yeah, they the police actually questioned the horse, which you can see there, covered in glory.
Yeah. So
whether or not she wanted to get back with her husband.
I think I know what she said.
She said nay.
She said nay. Would be my guess there. Yeah.